Alright, back again. Today we're moving forward with our application architecture, and we're going to go ahead and set up an EC2 instance which will act as our server for our application. I'm here in the EC2 dashboard, and I'm going to go ahead and launch an instance. We'll name this one App 1. We're going to go ahead and leave the AMI or Amazon Machine Image as Amazon Linux. You could choose your machine image that you'd like here. So we have that here as the free tier. And then for storage type, we're going to use the same free tier eligible T2 micro here. For key pair, we're going to skip over this, but maybe we'll circle back and show you how to set up the certificate for the key pair, but we don't really need that. We're going to proceed without a key pair for now. Network settings, we'll go ahead and expand this. We're going to go with the default VPC. For the subnet, right now we're going to add in our public subnet, but we're going to change this in the future. We're going to have this set up as the public one right now just so we can test it and make sure that this can go out to the internet. We're going to enable auto-assign public IP. All right. We're going to go ahead and create a security group, which is a instance level firewall. And down here is where we have the settings for that. First one, we're going to allow HTTP anywhere. Then we're going to add in another rule for HTTPS. Application's going to use that and allow anywhere, any access. Okay, so we're all set there. For storage, we're just going to leave that the same. And then advanced details, we're going to add in something here for our IAM instance profile. We're going to go ahead and add in that IAM full access role that we created in the last video. And then we'll scroll down to the very bottom where we're able to input a code. All right, so let me copy and paste this into the instance. All right, so, and then I'm going to change this here. All right, so what we have here is just a bash script that's going to kick off our application. It's going to launch the application start code. So it's ready to start handling requests, and then kind of being able to paste in the script here is really cool because it allows you to do this, basically automate this instead of having to SSH back into your machine and then set this up manually. So what we're doing here is we're executing a bash script, and then it's going out to install this zip file. It's going to unzip that. It's going to CD into that. We're going to install Python here, PIP3 or Python 3 pip, and then we're going to pip install this R requirements, which is going to be some other required files that are going to be needed for the application. Yum install stress. This is going to be so we can test the application in the future. This is going to be edited once we actually add in our storage, but basically our storage is going to be held in S3 bucket, and this is our export command for that. Our default region, we're going to go ahead and change this as we're in the North California region here. So I'm going to make this US West 1. And then we're going to be using DynamoDB, so we want to have export Dynamo mode on. And then this is the port that we're hosting this on. It's going to be 80. All right, so that all looks good. Let's go ahead and launch this instance. And it'll just take a minute to load, and then we'll be all set. Instance is ready to go. The only thing is here, when we go in and look at our instance, it still hasn't passed the status check. It's still pending right now. So we're going to refresh this in just a couple minutes, and then it should be ready to go, and we'll test the app code. Okay, now that we have all the status checks done and instance state is showing running, let's click on our instance ID and then copy the public IP address, and then we'll paste it into a new window. All right, so here we have the bones of our employee directory application. This is how we expect to see it because we haven't added in some of the back-end components yet, but stick around and we'll continue to build this out over the next few videos.